Howdy y'all, this is Dwight and welcome back to my channel. Well, once again, sitting here in my favorite spot, the back property line along the back fence here. I just got done doing the outside chores, feeding the ducks and the chickens, and the old hound dog, making sure they got water, the necessities of life. So, this is a nice treat. Sit down here and enjoy the view off into the woods here for a little spell. As I'm once again smoking my Jack Hatchard. Thank you, Donnie, cousin Bob. And in it, I, of course, got some St. Bruno. I don't know if this would be considered a video for the November Cobb Challenge or whatever you might want to call it, because I got a couple mail calls I'm going to cover in this video. But in case this counts, Mr. 209 Piper, old Doc, as he's commonly called, Mr. Johnny. So far, still good. The only thing I smoked is this Jake Hatchard. Anyways, I'm enjoying the sound of the breeze in the treetops right now. Sounds different with dead dry oak leaves up there, because at the moment that is the majority of the leaves that are left on the trees. There's still some beech or maybe chestnut. I ain't the best at some of the trees, but I know some of the beech trees hang onto their leaves and keep color for a good while. But all the maples, dogwoods, and things of that nature, they've all colored up and let go. I think it was Porch Piper Tom, if I remember right, mentioned the color wouldn't last long, they'd fall quick. And he was correct. But let me tell you, them oak trees, they can be dry and crispy, but they still like hanging on to them. Anyways, that's neither here nor there, I reckon. Thank you, Sowdahl. Using your temper you made me, and so kindly sent. Thank you. Well, as most of you would know here recently, old Jesse, he so kindly offered to send anyone that'd get a hold of him some stickers, YTPC stickers. So, the old green-eyed Mr. I Want Had to contact him because there's nice looking stickers. Yeah, I'll take a sticker. So he so kindly, said he'd send them out. So I got a letter with some stickers. And he so kindly sent me some of each, the large one and the small one. And there's a few of each. So thank you very much, Jesse. That was very kind of you. And I am now in some possession of the limited run of the small stickers, because to my understanding, they was the least popular. So he ain't making no more. But now the large stickers, apparently he might make some more of them, I guess. But he said he wouldn't make no more small ones. So I was standing out by the old mailbox, freezing my nose off, waiting on these. I'm just kidding. Thank you, feller. I do appreciate it. And they are some very nice stickers, and they seem very nice quality as far as that goes. Small one's more of a matte finish, but still feel nice quality, whereas the larger one is a slick, shiny finish. Again, very nice quality, very well done. Excuse me. Take a little sip of H2 over there. Make sure that's ash tapped down right now, because all these leaves that are fell, they're crispy dry. And I don't want to be starting no fires with embers are flying out of my pipe. Well, what is today? Sunday? Coming up on, it's late afternoon, early evening right now. Sun's, of course, going on down a wee bit. Beautiful weather. Chill in the air, but today, anyways, we was in the, low mid 50s, I think it was, but the sun felt warm. Sun was nice. But it's cool enough. I want my old work shirt on here. Anyhow, yesterday obviously was Saturday. My dear old mother, some of y'all knows, had quite the rough year with nerve pain. Of course, she's got rheumatoid and bad arthritis pretty much everywhere, because she battled that old Lyme's disease 3, 4 times, and it did a number on her. So she's been dealing with arthritis for many a year now. Of course, this past year, had some real bad episodes with that nerve pain. Um, I think this is going to be the 7th or 8th week she's coming into now without a bad setback. And ever since somebody said they was going to pray for her in their evening prayers, she ain't had a bad setback. I thank you for that. You could say coincidence. Well, she's got another medicine to go along with this, that, and the other, and sure, those two things happen at the same time. So she's slowly been getting some of her strength back, starting to walk around, and um, we've been slowly building up how many times she's walking during the day. She's been on a walker, and then we started weaning her off her walker. And this past week, today's the third day, she's did all the walks that she's been doing without her walker. And once about mid-morning or late morning, walking out into the driveway to check the mail, or to go just a little distance in the front or side yard, whichever one she decides she wants to do. First time she's been able to do either one of them in a year or a little better. Anyway, yesterday, she decided she wanted to check the mail. And I'll be dogged if she didn't have a little bubble wrap package in there. She said, "This here is for you." And it was from Gary Papa Bear. I was not expecting anything. That old nefarious character took it upon himself. Of course, he had a little note in there, and he's making him a little order of this, that, and the other. And he decided to add a couple things to it and sent on a couple pouches of St. Bruno. Gary Feather, thank you very much. That was very kind and thoughtful of you. And as you know, I'm going to put this to very good use. Thank you. That was totally unexpected. Very lovely surprise. As folks know, the gentlemen and the ladies of the YTPC, because you see it happening here, there, and everywhere as time goes along. Great and a generous bunch of folk. So I appreciate that, Gary. That breeze has settled down. I can hear a vehicle on the main road that way. I can hear an ornery crow that way here and there. And I can hear the breeze in the distance that way. But right here, it got quiet. And boy, that is just lovely. I seen something a while back. You know, them little, excuse me, little sayings and whatnot you'll see here and there. It said, "Trees, hills, the souls of man." And I couldn't help but think, that's because God is in nature. He's everywhere. But when it gets quiet is when you're able to hear him speak to you. And you just don't got that in the hubbub of a city in this old hillbilly's opinion. And I guess that is why I enjoy sitting here at the back property line looking at the woods. A little bit of peace, one soul goes a long ways in this day and age. And with that, I will let you all go. Just say keep on chugging on them. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Take care.